Welcome to the banks of the Mississippi River, Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, home to the Memphis Tigers. As we'll see, the Titans taking on a team from the SEC, the Memphis Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
FCSWessssss, who didn't win another game and didn't look completely close to a competitive outfit after the season. So there are a lot of questions about the Celtics as a whole. He started this at the end of that series when they lost. Right. He started by walking himself. He kind of dropped the message. I think it's being disrespectful. Illegal, illegal, do illegal. And players that are making millions of dollars and feel like they're as good as any player in the game, they have ego. And right now, where they figured out to win an NBA championship at one point, right now they are not compatible. So Brad Stevens' job is to find a plus complements Jason. I'll just say this. I know that the playoffs and the regular season are two totally different animals. But I know that when Jaylen Brown was the leader of that team, they overachieved in the regular season. And when it kind of went a different direction, they underachieved in the playoffs.
Brad Stevens came out at the end of the season and said we're not good enough.
Right.
So he saw that season and said we're not good enough.
Because they're not good enough for the playoffs. Because the playoff is, look, there are 82-man players, and there are guys that can dominate in the playoffs. You've got to be a different animal to dominate in the playoffs.
Jaylen Brown is both, but they've made their mind up. You can say that they're
Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Titans offense will go on the attack first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
To throw, it's Beebe. Pucks it out of the air. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Titans have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Find some fresh air. Got enough for the first down. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Titans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So Memphis offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just... This is where you go over the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Beebe. It's complete to the left. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Linebackers are so fast nowadays, so multiple. They can do so many different things. Not only do they play the run, but if I need you to go get a sack, I can just send one of those fast linebackers that can rush the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Smallwood. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Right on target this time. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
What would you freeze the defense? 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 What would you freeze the defense?
trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. They bring him down, but not before he picks up a Memphis first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive.
Do it right, something.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has...
Better. I just believe in his efficiency at over 50% from the field. He still put his three-point shot 34% from deep over the course of the season. But that's something that the NBA has proven time and time again that they can fix, and he has that want to. He has that it factor about him of wanting to be special.
Seth, who should be number 1?
I can't argue
him up with a big play. Here comes the offense onto the field again. To the air, it's Beebe. Right on the money. Sweet cut there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown Titans. Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Memphis has the ball back, and the offense ready to go to work. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need... Wants to fire on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Harris. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Fires left. Makes the grab. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it down to 30. Memphis wants to move quickly. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. A lot of we ares inside that stadium today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable.
Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Here's a hit. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Got a man. It's Smallwood. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They'll run it. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. The Titans line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards.